This is Pulse of Africa, the face and voice of Africa. The story of resurgent and burgeoning Africa is here, only on the Pulse of Africa channel. Pulse of Africa, the face and voice of Africa.
Hello and welcome. I am Tinsai Gabriel, your host for this hour's news. We'll be delivering the latest stories from Africa. Let's begin with the headline, Morocco. Morocco is preparing to extract uranium from the vast phosphate reserves, positioning itself as a future player in the global uranium industry, according to recent reports. Uranium, mainly used as fuel in nuclear reactors, is becoming increasingly valuable as nuclear energy gains traction as the clean and efficient source of power. By producing uranium and phosphoric acid, Morocco aims to enhance its energy independence and support the diversification of global uranium supply chains. Geological evidence indicates that Morocco's phosphate deposits hold substantial amounts of recoverable uranium, positioning the country strategically to satisfy increasing global demand. With an estimated 50 billion tons of phosphate holding around 6.9 million tons of uranium, Morocco possesses one of the world's largest unconventional uranium resources. Officials say Morocco's entry into the uranium market could help stabilize global supply at a time when geopolitical tensions are affecting traditional producers. In recent years, Morocco has deepened its collaboration with an International Atomic Energy Agency in areas such as nuclear medicine, food security, and water management, underscoring its commitment to the peaceful use of nuclear technology. The government of the Democratic Republic of Congo and the March 23 movement rebel group on Tuesday signed an agreement in Doha to establish a ceasefire monitoring and verification mechanism under the facilitation of Qatar. The signing, which came a month after the creation of the mechanism for prisoner exchange and release, marks a major step in implementing the Declaration of Principles signed by Kinshasa and the M23 in July, according to the statement by the DRC government. The DRC further reaffirmed its commitment to achieving a cessation of hostilities, ensuring the security of civilians, and laying the groundwork for a comprehensive and lasting peace agreement within the Doha process supported by the international community. This is a significant step forward, M23 spokesperson Lawrence Kanyuka said on X, commenting on the signing of the mechanism. According to the statement issued by Qatar's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the mechanism will oversee the implementation of the permanent ceasefire, investigate and verify reported violations, and communicate the relevant parties to prevent resumptions of hostilities. The establishment of mechanism represents a pivotal step toward enhancing confidence and moving forward toward a comprehensive peace agreement between the two parties to the conflict, the statement added. The Doha process refers to a series of negotiations between the DRC government and the M23 rebel group initiated in April 2025 under Qatar's mediation.
Africa is not just a continent, it's the mother of all humanity, the forge of ancient genius, and the source of unbreakable thread that connects every person of African descent. Our story does not begin with the arrival of ships on our coasts. It begins in the quiet dawn of our species, in places like Jebel Irhoud in Morocco and Omo Kibish in Ethiopia. Here, Homo sapiens first looked upon the world with our eyes, first dreamed our dreams, from the lush highlands of Ethiopia to the caves of South Africa's cradle of humankind. The entire continent was our first home, our shared incubator.
Zambia is stepping up efforts to attract private sector investment in agriculture, aiming to transform the country into a leading food supplier for Southern Africa. The appeal was made by Minister of Fisheries and Livestock, Engineer Peter Kapala, during a meeting with global life sciences company Bayer on the sidelines of the Hand in Hand Initiative Investment Forum 2025 at the FAO headquarters in Rome. Leading the Zambian delegation, Kapala reaffirmed the government's commitment to working closely with investors to boost agricultural productivity. The initiative supports President Hakainde Hichilema's vision of achieving annual production targets of 10 million metric tons of maize, 1 million metric tons of soybeans, and 1 million metric tons of wheat by 2030. Zambia is open for business, he said, adding, "We welcome private investors and development partners to help unlock the potential of our agriculture sector through greater investment in irrigation, mechanization, and agro-processing." He noted Zambia's strategic advantage, including the central location bordering 8 countries and access to regional market for over 400 million people. The country also benefits from abundant arable land, water resources, and stable investment environment, making it an attractive destination for agribusiness. To encourage investment, the government has introduced reforms to modernize seed and livestock production, establish mechanization hubs, and expand agricultural financing. These measures aim to enhance productivity and strengthen the entire agricultural value chain. Rwanda and global health partners have launched the Africa Health Security Accelerator in Kigali to enhance the continent's capacity to prevent, detect, and respond to pandemics. The initiative aims to close coordination gaps, improve surveillance, and build resilient health systems through AI-driven analytics, genomic monitoring, and innovative financing models. According to Claude Minuve Mambo, Director General of the Rwanda Biomedical Center, the program represents a continental call to action to build resilient systems capable of protecting lives and securing Africa's health future. Africa faces nearly 30% of global epidemic threats, yet many countries still struggle with weak surveillance systems, fragmented responses, and shortages of trained health workers. The AHSA will address these challenges by promoting regional collaboration, sovereign leadership, and the use of modern tools such as AI-based analytics, genomic surveillance, and sustainable financing mechanisms. Dr. Marawi Aragao from the Africa Centers for Disease Control and Prevention stressed that Africa should not wait for disasters to drive reform. Instead, he said the continent must foster innovation and preparedness as part of a long-term vision. Officials said the Africa Health Security Accelerator marks a major step toward building a coordinated technology-driven and self-sustaining health security ecosystem that strengthens Africa's ability to detect and respond to engineering health threats. Turning to business news, Zimbabwe plans to raise its annual sugar production to 800,000 tons within the next decade. This is the main goal of the new sugar industry development strategy for 2026 to 2035. Unveiled by the Ministry of Industry and Commerce on October 10, the target is nearly double the country's current average output of 415,000 tons over the past 3 years. According to authorities, the strategy aims to tackle several challenges holding back the industry, including low farm productivity, outdated milling equipment, shortages of molasses feedstock, weak irrigation and power infrastructure, and high production costs. Zimbabwe's sugar industry continues to operate below capacity. To meet its 800,000 tons annual production target, the government plans to expand both processing capacity and sugarcane plantations in the coming years. Zimbabwe's annual sugar consumption has averaged around 390,000 tons over the past 3 years, making the country largely self-sufficient. Doubling production could enable greater export potential for the industry. According to trade map data, the country's sugar exports generated an average of $43.4 million in annual revenue between 2021 and 2024. Finally, Vice President Kashim Shettima has unveiled Nigeria's plan to attract over $410 billion in renewable energy investments by 2060, positioning the country as Africa's renewable energy hub. Speaking at the Nigerian Renewable Energy Innovation Forum 2025 in Abuja, Shettima said the initiative aligns with President Bola Tinubu's goal of building a self-sustaining clean energy market. He emphasized that Nigeria's abundant resources, youthful population, and ambition make it ready to lead Africa's energy transition. The vice president noted that $23 billion is needed to expand energy access with a long-term goal of generating 277 gigawatts by 2060. He said the government is offering incentives, simplifying regulations, and partnering with states and investors to de-risk private capital. Shatima also revealed that over $400 million in new commitments has already been secured for solar panel, battery, and smart meter manufacturing, expected to create approximately 1,500 jobs. He stressed that Nigeria aims not just to join the renewable revolution, but to lead it, anchoring Africa's clean energy future in local production and innovation. That's it from POA's News Hour for now. Goodbye.